octagon awaits Makhachev versus Poirier for UFC Gold. Get ready for fireworks, fight fans. UFC 302 is bringing the heat with a lightweight title fight for the ages. Islam Makhachev, the dominant Dagestani wrestler, is set to clash with Dustin, the Diamond Poirier, the Louisiana native with knockout power in both hands. This is a matchup that has fight fans across the globe buzzing with anticipation. It's a classic clash of styles, with the grappling mastery of Makhachev going up against the striking precision of Poirier. The stakes couldn't be higher. Makhachev, the protege of the legendary Khabib Nurmagomedov, is looking to continue his dominant run and cement his place as the new king of the lightweight division. Poirier, a former interim champion, is aiming to finally claim undisputed UFC gold and etch his name in the history books. This fight has all the makings of an instant classic, with both fighters hungry for victory and driven to prove their place among the best in the world. The energy inside the arena is going to be electric. These are two of the most exciting fighters in the UFC today. They always bring it. I know they won't disappoint on fight night, so buckle up and get ready for a wild ride, because this one has the potential to be an absolute war. This is a fight you do not want to miss. Islam Makhachev wrestling dynamo on championship quest. Islam Makhachev is a force of nature. This guy is a beast on the ground. He's riding a 9-fight win streak and has looked unstoppable in his recent performances. Makhachev's wrestling is on another level. He's a master of taking his opponents down and controlling them from the top position. Once he gets you there, it's like being trapped in quicksand. His ground and pound is vicious, and his submission skills are equally dangerous. He's finished his last 4 opponents, proving that he's not just a dominant wrestler, but a true finisher. Makhachev is hungry to prove himself as the rightful heir to Khabib's throne. He wants to show the world that he's not just a product of his camp, but a champion in his own right. This is a legacy fight for Makhachev. A win over a name like Poirier would solidify his place at the top of the division. He's been calling for this fight for a while, and now he's got his chance to shine on the biggest stage. Don't underestimate the heart and determination of this young man. He's coming to make a statement. Dustin the Diamond Poirier, the Diamond's legacy fight. Dustin the Diamond Poirier is a true warrior. He's been in there with the best of the best and has always brought the fight. Poirier is a fan favorite for a reason. He's got that Louisiana grit and determination that makes him so exciting to watch. He's always pushing the pace and looking for the finish. Poirier's striking is world class. He's got some of the best boxing in MMA. His left hook is a thing of beauty, and he throws it with incredible power and precision. We've seen him knock out some of the biggest names in the sport, and he's always dangerous on his feet. But don't sleep on his ground game either. Poirier has really improved his takedown defense and jiu-jitsu over the years. He's more than capable of holding his own on the ground if the fight goes there. This is a legacy fight for Poirier. He's already a UFC legend, but winning the undisputed title would be the crowning achievement of his career. He wants to prove that he's the best lightweight in the world, and he's willing to go through anyone to do it. Clash of styles, a recipe for fireworks. This fight is a classic clash of styles. The grappler versus the striker. It's a matchup that has all the ingredients for an explosive and unpredictable fight. Makhachev will be looking to take the fight to the ground, where he can utilize his wrestling and ground and pound to dominate Poirier. He'll want to close the distance, get the takedown, and work his game plan. Poirier, on the other hand, will be looking to keep the fight standing. He'll want to use his footwork and striking to keep Makhachev at bay and pick him apart from the outside. Poirier's power is a serious threat. If he can land that left hook, it could be lights out for Makhachev. The key for both fighters will be to dictate the pace and location of the fight. Will Makhachev be able to impose his will and take Poirier down? Or will Poirier be able to stuff the takedowns and keep the fight standing where he has the advantage? This is what makes this fight so intriguing. It's a true chess match, and the fighter who can execute their game plan better will likely come out on top. Section 5. Keys to victory. How each fighter can cement their legacy. For Makhachev, the key to victory is clear control the fight with his wrestling. He needs to get Poirier to the ground early and often. Makhachev's takedowns are relentless, and his top control is suffocating. If he can keep Poirier grounded, he can wear him down with ground and pound and look for a submission opportunity. Makhachev also needs to be wary of Poirier's striking. He can't afford to get caught with a big shot while trying to close the distance. Patience and discipline will be key for Makhachev in this fight. He needs to stick to his game plan and not get drawn into a brawl with Poirier. Poirier's path to victory is all about keeping the fight standing. He needs to use his footwork and distance management to stay away from Makhachev's takedowns. Poirier's jab will be a crucial weapon in this fight. He can use it to keep Makhachev at bay and set up his powerful combinations. If Poirier can keep the fight standing, he has a good chance of catching Makhachev with a big shot. He has the power to knock anyone out, and Makhachev will be in danger every time they exchange strikes. This is going to be a battle of wills. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Section 6. Co-main event and beyond. A stacked card of unmissable bouts. UFC 302 isn't just about the main event. The rest of the card is stacked with exciting matchups that are sure to deliver fireworks. In the co-main event, we've got a welterweight showdown between two absolute savages. This is a fight that has "Fight of the Night" written all over it. We've also got some rising stars and veteran contenders looking to make a statement. From top to bottom, this card is stacked with killers. There's not a single boring fight on this card. The UFC always puts on a show, and this event is no exception. Make sure you tune in early to catch all the prelim action. You don't want to miss a single second of the violence. This is what makes the UFC so great. It's the best fighters in the world, all under one roof, putting it all on the line for our entertainment. Get your popcorn ready because this is going to be a good one. My prediction, a battle for the ages. This is a tough one to call. Both of these guys are at the top of their game. It's really a pick'em fight. But if I had to choose, I'm leaning towards Makhachev by decision. I think his wrestling will be the difference maker in this fight. I see him taking Poirier down repeatedly and controlling him on the ground. Poirier is tough as nails, so I don't see Makhachev finishing him. But I think he can grind out a decision victory. However, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Poirier pulled off the upset. He's got the power to put anyone away, and if he can keep the fight standing, he's got a real shot. This is why they fight the fights. It's going to be a war, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. The aftermath. What's next for the victor? The lightweight division is on fire right now. The winner of this fight will have a target on their back. If Makhachev wins, he'll be looking to defend his title against the other top contenders in the division. There are a lot of hungry wolves in the lightweight division. He'll have his work cut out for him. If Poirier wins, he'll finally achieve his dream of becoming the undisputed champion. He's talked about retiring after this fight, but I don't see him walking away with the belt. He's a fighter at heart. No matter who wins, the lightweight division is in for an exciting future. The landscape of the division will shift. New challengers will emerge. The drama never ends in the UFC. UFC 302, a night for the history books. UFC 302 is shaping up to be an unforgettable night of fights. The main event alone is worth the price of admission. But with a stacked card from top to bottom, this is an event that no fight fan will want to miss. We're going to witness history in the making. The atmosphere is going to be electric. The energy in the arena is going to be off the charts. Get ready to witness the best fighters in the world, showcasing their skills on the biggest stage. This is what it's all about. So there you have it, fight fans. UFC 302 is bringing the heat with a championship showdown for the ages. Mark your calendars, set your alarms, and get ready for a night of non-stop action. This is going to be epic. Enjoy the fights.